Self-love success story time from Adeline in Perth. So, I've been following you since 2016 and I'm trying to apply the self-love meditations but never really meaning it because I thought it didn't make sense and not important at all. So, I have been just your silent viewer. Long story short, I have moved down to Perth from the small town last year and hoped to have a better life, but I have been moving around every year from one state to another, one city to another. Last year was a very tough year for me and my family, but I'm pretty sure everybody had the same. Since there has been too much drama, loss, mourning, disappointment, depression, etc., that hit my family and so I decided to heal myself within. Usually I will run away to Bali for healing, but because there is COVID, so I am stuck in Perth. Why did I say I needed to heal myself? Because I nearly lost my dad for 2 times in a coma and other family members as they all suffered from the high-risk disease, cancer and heart attack. I've been doing your self-love and Ho'oponopono meditations and it has helped me a lot in the healing process. I also attracted some people in my life and I met a lovely man last year. He was everything that I needed in my life. We loved every moment that we spent together. He wanted to make it official after a week we met, and he introduced me to his big family and invited me to have the Christmas dinner together with them. That was the first time to bring a special someone over to meet the family. I felt so special and loved. He also met my family in Perth and everything was going perfect like I've always dreamed of. And the last was we had our first holiday together for New Year's Eve. I was the happiest lady alive. He treated me like a real lady and we had such a deep connection like I've never had with anyone else. And until I never did self-love meditations anymore because I thought that I already met the love of my life. Okay, so I think you're saying at that point I stopped doing self-love meditations. I was wrong. I became needy, annoying, short-tempered, and all the bad emotions were in me. I blamed him for this and that, and I got angry quickly. Then I ruined the relationship in seconds like you wouldn't believe. One day he told me he can't deal with this anymore, and he lost his feelings for me. It broke me into pieces. I never believed that he left me and wouldn't give me any more chances. I had a massive breakdown, lost 5 kilos in 3 weeks, cried every single night, and kept searching on YouTube how to attract an ex back. Nothing worked for sure because I was so needy and I was dependent on him loving me. One day after we broke up, I saw him on the dating site as my friend told me. I blamed myself for everything and I made space with everybody, including my best friends, because I didn't want to talk at all. I wasn't able to share my pain and my broken feelings while I actually needed help. I was living in a dead body. For around a month, I took all the time for myself to heal again. I quit social media so I didn't have to check on him. I didn't see anybody else or even talk to anyone. I always went to Kings Park every time I finished working just to be close to nature and sometimes crying as well. And finally, I was ready again to do self-love meditations and Ho'oponopono. I started to get my confidence and strength back, and then I slowly did the sending love to the SP, whispering technique, scripting, living in the end, and I think I nearly did everything. By the time it became too much for me, I focused on doing self-love, Ho'oponopono, and sending love because I didn't want any anger and hatred within me towards him. Because he was a good man and part of my life. Sometimes I had a little breakdown like losing hope or no motivation at all. I think that's the part of the process. And I told myself, I accept this feeling, I accept this sadness and losing and missing. I surrender with this. Whenever I felt like not myself, I straight away did self-love meditations and said positive affirmations to keep me aware. Or I went to Kings Park. I know where that is, Adeline, because when I was in quarantine in Perth, it was right near where I was. So isn't that funny? I was close to where you are writing this story about. So because we used to go there a lot and I just reminisced about the beautiful moments we created there, I know it hurts a lot, but also it made me feel like he was with me in spirit. That's how I found my strength back and healed myself quickly. By visiting the places we used to go and reminiscing about everything because I didn't want to make it a trauma whenever I visited it again. I slowly had dreams about him and his family. I got signs from the universe like I saw his name, car, and even somebody that looked exactly like him everywhere. I accepted it from the universe. It has been nearly 3 months since we broke up and I feel so much happier and better than before. I've been joining Muay Thai for a new hobby, having an active lifestyle, making friends and new connections, learning new things, doing my nails to make myself happy, reading books and visiting new places. To be honest, I'm completely a new person and way calmer this time. I manage my emotions very well now. This is not the end of everything, Agnes, but a big starter of something. Here we go. For the past 3 months, I've been focusing on myself, meditations and just me, no more him or how to attract him back. It means I found the meaning of self-love. You won't believe what happened to me. I have manifested things so easily, from the little things such as getting into the car park easily, no need to wait in line to order coffee, and making money around 10K in a few hours for the company I work for. I have impressed my manager and boss because I have been just working there since February this year. When I said I sell this today, it happens easily. I have attracted so many guys in the old school way, no dating sites for me anymore, which is I meet them at a coffee shop or at work or at a bookshop. Sometimes I found it creepy because every single guy that I smiled at suddenly approached me and asked me on a date. For these past 3 months, I have received dinner invitations from more than 10 guys, including some of my customers, like seriously many. I didn't go with all of them because right now I have upgraded my taste and no more average Joes for me. All of a sudden, most of my exes and the guys I've dated in the past suddenly send me texts to reconnect back or stalk me on social media even though they have blocked me. One by one started to approach me back every single day. This is because of the magic of self-love meditation. And just like the random guys at the shopping center suddenly walked to me just to say, I just want to say you're so beautiful, or I feel so attracted to you. I feel a good vibe when you walked into the restaurant. It happens many times. Creepy? A bit. But I was more surprised. So I played with my mind again. Let's have Anastasia Gray's life now. If you know the 50 Shades of Grey movie, then you know. I told that to myself for fun only, nothing serious at all. This is the hot part of this story, let's call it. I was attracted to someone I didn't know. He had a high position, not my boss though, not related to my company. When we first met at his department, he was a bit cocky. So I told myself, you're going to chase me and date me. You might fall in love with me. I said those words for fun only, so nothing serious. After a week or so, he started to approach me and then he followed me to the lift. This was the time he asked me for my contact. He started chasing me, cooked for me, asked me to go on a date. We even celebrated my birthday last month together. Everything truly fell into place. He is a nice gentleman because I said in my mind far before, this man is such a gentleman to me. He even kept mentioning like, you're such a love magnet. I like your vibes, or you are very attractive and I just feel you are a magnet. Yes, in some of the self-love meditations, there was an affirmation where it said, I am the magnet of love. I am attractive in my own way. Seriously, that part became real like you wouldn't believe. And one day he told me that he likes me. I was like, wow, seriously? I never thought I'd attract an affluent man right now. I felt like living in Anastasia Gray's life for the first time. Anyway, everything is not exclusive yet because I'm still enjoying having my new happy single life. Now, this is not the end yet. Just a week and a half ago when I was at the coffee shop doing some work, there was a man sitting there suddenly asking my number and wanting to take me out for dinner. Like that easy. So we went out for dinner last night. As I am still a free lady, at dinner he told me he liked me. When the first time I walked into the coffee shop, he even said that I am a love magnet. And this man is not an average guy. He is settled with everything at such a young age. He's a successful businessman living in one of the richest areas. I can tell he is part of the affluent men in Perth. And here I'm kind of manifesting my Anastasia Gray life, again, that I never thought I'd be in this situation at all. I know my story's long, Agnes, but I can tell you that I've attracted around 5 affluent men after someone broke up with me. It was out of my expectations, and sometimes I said things for fun only, but it came into reality. Do I still want my ex back? Well, I don't really know, since I found somebody that is way, 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 way better, so I think I deserve this all, because why should I go back? I am a happy lady right now, living my life, but still confused how the hell I manifested all of these men easily. Right now, I want to focus on manifesting my first own apartment terrace and having a way better financial status while I am still young. For all of these men, let them still chase me until one of them has the courage to put the ring on me. Let's have that attitude for now, shall we? The conclusion, and for all of your viewers, I have been there and done that. It's okay to feel down, lost, broken, and better to accept it rather than deny it. Take your own time, as much as you need. Cry as much as you want, but remember, one day you need to expand your wings back. It's totally okay to have another breakdown in the middle of the process to manifesting your specific person, because that was me before. No matter how much you want to attract someone, if you are still needy, insecure, or anxious, so it will never work because your vibes don't match theirs. Self-love is a must, like your life is depending on it. Trust me, self-love is my magic mantra now. Heal yourself first, upgrade, and make yourself more attractive. I have never been this better in my life at all. I am completely a new person because of Agnes's meditation. Oh, don't do it too much. Focus on 1 or 2 or 3 at most, and do it before you go to sleep and after you wake up. Don't worry about anything else or checking on the person. Save yourself from the negative emotions, because that's what I did. I'm still doing self-love meditation until today to keep me aware. Remember, your happiness depends on you. You get love from you. Don't ever ask or even depend on it from someone else at all, because once that person leaves, it will leave you nothing but heartbreak only. Thank you so much for taking your time to read my long story. And yes, thank you for your beautiful meditations. Without you, I might still be crying tonight. Lovely. Adeline in Perth. Oh, I've got to go. That's the alarm for a coaching client. So, lovely Adeline, thank you for the success story. And it is, self-love success stories are a real success, because once you get that right, the rest is easy. I will put the self-love success stories playlist down below, and I will also put some self-love meditations down below in a playlist, and that should be enough. Lots of love.